Joining us now on the Deseret First Credit Union hotline is our good friend Terry Nashif, the man who produced one of my favorite shirts ever, that BYU shooting shirt. And Jerem Jordan has now gone into a bad mood.
I was feeling great, and now I'm all stressed
Terry,
out.
welcome back to the show, man.
What's up, guys? What's up? There's no contest today. I wish I was in studio.
When are we doing our next contest, by the way?
It's on you guys when I'm coming over there.
Okay. We will line something up. Jerem's getting excited again.
Yes, I need another shot at redemption. Jeez.
114 points last night. How do you explain how your team pulls that off and does that, especially given the disappointing loss you were coming off last Saturday?
I think it goes right to Matt Carlino. You know, we talked about him all week and what he did at San Francisco, and we felt like I kept asking Fish if he was going to come with us and play in the game because he loved it over there. And pretty soon we were shooting like Matt in the first half, and it was really fun.
Yeah, what was it about, I guess, Nick Emery in particular, and let's talk about Chase in a second, but Nick Emery scores 37 and hits 10 threes. At what point are you trying to cater, sets or whatever to him when you see him going off like that?
You know, Nick's a kid that's free-flowing, when he gets in his rhythm, and he finds his spots. And we went small a lot last night, and it gives our guys, space and freedom. And, he was rolling early, and he just kept going and going and going. So it was a terrific night last night for him. It seemed like the game slowed down for him last night, and you could just see his pace, and it was almost in slow motion for him. So it was great.
He's a good shooter, and everyone's known it, but the last 4 games, he had been 4 for 25 from 3. What was the conversation like with Nick prior to this game?
I think it's the same as always, just to be confident and shoot your shots, and we believe in him, and he's going to go down. And we did talk about slowing down a little bit for him and, taking the shots, and he went early. He shot the heck out of it and shoot around, and we'd shot in there. We shot in War Memorial the night before, and he shot great in there again. And I think he mentioned in one of his interviews after the game that he loved the gym and the rims. It seems like a lot of our guys have done that in the past over there.
Is there a point when he's just shooting threes and they're getting deeper and deeper that
and
you
banking
just
one in,
start laughing to yourself like, okay, whatever, do what you want?
It was unbelievable last night, and he found space, and he backed up a little bit more and more, and he shot him off the dribble a little bit last night too, and they were falling. But the nice thing is that everybody was making the right play and sharing the ball, and it turned out a great night for our guys.
We'll break down more of the game in a moment. Do you know how many threes you made in a game, the high, and how many you attempted?
No, I do. Actually, I do know. It was 3 against San Diego State.
Nice.
And that was a fun game. That was one of my favorite games. But it was like 3 in the first 5 minutes. So I think Nick got me on that too.
Why'd you slow down in that game?
They started guarding me. They stopped double teaming Jared Jensen. Started guarding me.
The most you ever took for the record is 5. So you made 3, you took 5. Nick was 10 for 12 last night. Other than Chase's performance against Chaminade last year and what Nick Emery did last night, have you ever seen anything else like that in your coaching or playing career?
I'm telling you, I keep bringing up Matty, but if you guys remember, he had about 70 points in the first 10 minutes over there, 3 or 4 years ago. And there's some nights when things are just going and going and going, and it's really fun. You just want to kind of keep it going. You don't want to call too many sets for him. You want him to get in the flow. You want to use them actually as a decoy, and we were able to do that a little bit last night. We were able to get some OP under action and some, he threw a terrific pass to Kyle on that lob, and it's great when you're calling the offense and you've got a guy that's going and you've got everybody keyed in on him. Then you can use him in multiple ways. You can obviously get him shots, but the things that he was able to do when you have him setting screens, Ty used to do this a lot for us, but when they're really locked in on him and you've got him setting screens, it ends up in layups. And we were able to get quite a few of those last night. And so not only was he able to, shoot the ball unbelievably, but he was able to allow us to get easy baskets because they were so keyed on him, and so our counters were open.
Terry, Chase Fisher was questionable going into the game. What was the process like of figuring out how well he was, and then he ends up scoring 22 in that game?
It was quite a process. 2 days ago he goes down, and then just really having a hard time getting his shoulder up range of motion. Even in shoot around, the first couple of shots, he was really, really tentative on it. And then you could see as shoot around progressed that he got more and more confident. And then when you watched him in warm-ups, you thought, you know what, he's ready to go. And Rob did a great job getting him ready, taping his shoulder up, and he was tremendous last night. And then, the thing is when I think we played 37 minutes small last night, meaning 3 perimeter shooters on the floor, and it was really good for spacing, and it allows Kyle to drive in there and find guys and get guys open. It helps Korb. He can stay down there and finish. It helps him offensive rebound as the help comes. And there was a lot that went into it last night. The guys were tremendous, and it was really fun.
BYU basketball assistant coach Terry Nashif, former BYU point guard, with us on BYU Sports Nation. There was a moment where Coach Dave Rose had to leave the floor last night and then took his jacket off as well. I think a lot of people were wondering, is he okay, and what was going on in that moment?
Yeah, I mean, he's okay. It was really hot in that gym, and you'll have to talk to him about that. But he's great. We had a great meeting last night as a staff late, and he's doing great. It was really hot in there. He came back, took his jacket off, and he was obviously fine. And our guys were really hot too, so that was good.
Did you know why he went to the locker room, or did he say like I gotta go, or what happened?
Yeah, he just said that he wasn't feeling very good, and he just said I'll be right back. And so we went on, tried to be as business as usual as possible, but it was kind of in the guts of the game, in the start of the second half, which is a really big thing. San Francisco, the way they play, they make big runs both ways, up 17, down 17, doesn't matter. They're going to come at you. Obviously, tremendous offensive team and capable. And so we're just trying to, keep on attack and score in those moments. And we started small in that half, and we wanted to, stay on attack, and we were able to get Kyle some baskets early, and that was good. But I definitely like it better when he's on the bench.
Yeah, I can see why that would be the case. But nonetheless, we're happy that he's okay. And now you get ready for a Saturday game at Santa Clara, a team that BYU has never lost to while you've been in the West Coast Conference. What's the most difficult part of playing on Thursday and then having one day to get ready for a Saturday game, this time against Santa Clara?
We need to fix it, guys. We've had some issues with that, especially coming off really good efforts and really highs in games, and it needs to be fixed Saturday. We've got a plan. Coach has a plan, and I think our guys will be ready and they'll respond to the challenge. I think they understand the challenge, and obviously Brownridge is a tremendous talent. Anytime you can go into Arizona and have a shot to win, and we know the challenge that's in front of us. We just have to step up to it and fix the problem that we have, and we all know about it. And then it's coming quick. It's 1 o'clock game, so we'll practice early today. We've got an earlier practice over there, and we'll get used to the gym. We'll make sure we go through their stuff, and we'll be ready to go, hopefully. We know that it's been an issue for us, a Saturday game, especially off a really high on Thursday.
Where do you start with that kind of improvement on those Saturday games? Is it like more of an emotional thing than a physical thing?
I think it's everything. Everything needs to change. We need to come out on attack the first 4 minutes. We need to get off to better starts. We need to, sustain those starts. We need to recognize the opponents and the challenge that comes with that. We need to know their stuff. And then we need to shoot the ball better. And so all those things will need to be changed. And I don't know if there's a way to start other than we've talked about it a lot. And I think that our guys really, really understand the importance of it. We talked about it a lot before the Pacific game, but we need to fix it.
Follow him at Terry Nashif on the Twitter machine, BYU basketball assistant coach. Our guy Nate Austin, we've been giving him a hard time about becoming the all-time personal fouls leader in BYU basketball history.
8 away, Terry.
He needs 8 more fouls to go. Were you aware of this?
I heard it. I'm so much smarter now that I'm on Twitter. I know so much more that's going on. But I did know that, and unfortunately, when we go small, there's, we played, like I said, 37 minutes small last night, and so you can add up the minutes, and, there's 80 minutes at the post, and you can add up all those guys' minutes, and they didn't play much last night, but he's such a good kid. He'll get in there, and I do know this, when he gets in there, he will foul.
And he only played 1 minute, so the last 3 games he only has 3 fouls. There's a little concern from this desk about his playing time right now because fouls aren't racking up, for the record.
Don't worry. He'll get in there, and he will foul.
We just want you back in studio, B, so we can have another contest, man. So good luck on Saturday. Let's do this again in studio.
I'm excited. I'm looking forward to seeing a picture of you in your shooting shirt tomorrow. That's where it needs to happen. We need to fix this Saturday thing with you wearing your shooting shirt.
Okay, that will happen. I guarantee you that will happen.
All right, guys.
Thanks, Terry, for the time. Good luck tomorrow.
Thank you so much.